We've grown up with war, now we're seeing it again. There's the Middle East, there's Africa, now this time Ukraine. The loss of loved ones, the refugee lines for being in the wrong place and at the wrong time. But the ordinary Russian on the streets of Moscow has more in common with you than you know. They're marching against their rulers at home, so the least we could do is confront our own. Our struggles are connected wherever we're at. Our leaders claim innocence, well I highly doubt that. You call us sympathisers of the enemy now, well Putin does too, but the other way around. You hate Putin, Boris, sure, I do too, but that doesn't mean I'm following you. Your bombastic rhetoric and sharpening knives has nothing to do with Ukrainian lives. The UK didn't invade, this time at least, but does this make them defenders of peace? Should we trust them when they say this on constant repeat? Well, let's take a look at their own balance sheet. No expansion they promised in 91, but the NATO alliance is now twice as long. They ramped up the tension for 25 years, bombed Kosovo and Serbia, ignored all the tears. They invaded Iraq without provocation, then criticised others for invading other nations. Afghanistan as well, and Palestine. So don't lecture me about peace this time. None of this means I'm a Putin supporter. I just don't want my country involved in the slaughter. And that will pass if my rulers got their way, so I won't let them twist a word that I say. They have their bombs, but we have our own. My enemy is no foreigner but the rich man at home. Not Russia on one side or NATO on the other, but the masses united like sister and brother. I oppose all wars and all aggression, which is more than you can say for the Tory procession. So read Carl Liebknecht and John McLean, they knew who to fight for and who to blame. But does it really matter who struck first? One kicks off, the other makes it worse. Will there be any victors, any real winners? There'll be nothing to celebrate in a nuclear winter. So let's unite against warmongers all over the globe, but that means in each country you must start with your own. We oppose all war criminals in all other lands, but we do so without playing into their hands. When the powers are at loggerheads, when their mouths start to foam, never forget the main enemy is always at home. Their end game is gold at the expense of the poor, and ours is to build a world without war.